Alright men, Odyssey released over a year ago. Aces was a failure. We already ported Mario Kart 8, Alpha Dream is gone, and now Numa-san is already hard at work on Breath of the Wild 2. We need new ideas. Stat!
Might I suggest the Sunshine remake, Miyamoto-san?
What did you just say to me?
Well, fans have been highly anticipating it, especially after that tweet about Mario eating a watermelon with his toes out.
Nonsense!
Hashtag remaster 1000 Year Door was trending on Twitter for a while.
People need to stop clinging to the past. We need something new, something grand.
Sir, implementing dollar store infinity stones into every game is not working. The stocks are going down.
Shut your mouth before I pull it off like a sticker.
Odyssey 2.
Too soon.
Mario RPG.
Overrated.
Mario
Let
Strikers.
the crotch chop die already. Damn it to hell.
Super Mario Party DLC.
That game died faster than ours.
Galaxy 3.
Work.
Mario Kart 9.
Oh, I suppose you're the kind who wants Sans and Smash, huh?
About that, sir. Super Mario 65. Stop using generic toads in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. More generic toads in the Super Mario Bros. Series? That's fantastic! Bill, bring me new Super Mario Bros. U. It's still missing something. Deluxe. New Super Mario Bros. U. Deluxe. We poured it to the Switch. This is just what we needed. It's perfect. You get 100 copies on store shelves to every Best Buy in the world. Stat. And that is the premise for the whole new Super Mario Bros. Series. New Super Mario Bros., the first game in the series, came around when Nintendo got tired of being so creative with the Mario brand during the 64 and GameCube eras, and decided to just give up and just update the game that got the character so popular in the first place. Slap a new logo on it and ship it out. A terrible idea that I can only assume came about due to the whole team losing so much blood from paper cuts working on the 1000 Year Door that they were flat out delusional. Except it actually worked. Here's the thing, between the release of New Super Mario Bros. In 2006 and the last 2D platformer before then, Super Mario Land all the way back in 1992, we had 14 years which were occupied by 64, Luigi's Mansion, Paper Mario, Watermelon, and tons of other fantastic Mario games. So when this game came out, it was good enough to even see this old style return, but it was actually done surprisingly well. And I can safely assume the 14-year gap was caused because so many dedicated workers quit after spending countless hours designing this amazing enemy, only to find out it would never return and only serve the purpose of a lowly Goomba replacement. Rest in peace, buddy. The first game in the series, which I won't have much footage of because my mom doesn't trust me sending my 2DS to unknown lands to get a capture card installed. I swear it's safe, Mom. No, it's not, so I can look up porn. Is actually a very solid game. Rock solid. It does so much right. It's a revamped return of the classic games you love. It's like if Snack Pack ever decided to bring back their banana pudding. Maybe one day. The game is a massive upgrade to the old platformers in most ways, but not all. Into the trash with you. You can come out when you make Luigi playable. This game has no flaws, although it's kinda sticky now. The game drags you through 8 worlds, none of which have you being digested by a massive turtle and cascading through its bowels, so that's a plus.
Instead, we run through some bland planes that serve as a pretty good intro or reintroduction to the series, and shortly thereafter get to watch Bowser's flesh get boiled off his body in a spectacular display of mustache masculinity. And with that done and my mind eternally scarred, let's head to the desert. I'm usually pretty iffy with deserts. In this desert, well, it weighs in at about my 562nd favorite. It's cool, and I guess to a lot of people it could be a nice flashback to Super Mario Bros. 3, but
I'm not those people, so leave me alone.
the boss is a mummy pokey. Literally mummy pokey. So that's cool, but he's high as a kite, and really just annoying to fight. World 3, the beach. Now I personally love beaches until I drown at one and realize I can breathe underwater, which ends up being worse than drowning because I'd rather lose my life than go through another water level. You get to fight the cheap skipper in World 3, and again, it's great that Nintendo actually bothered to put in unique bosses, but not many of them are much better than just fighting Kooplings over and over. Complete World 3 and you get to World 5. Wait.
I see nothing wrong with this.
Complete World 3 and you get to World 5.
Whoa, now what happened here?
It's the fact that I'm a virgin!
Way back in World 2, if you can manage to defeat Mummy Pokey with the power of your butt instead of your feet, and also while being 50 times smaller, you could get to the hidden world, World 4.
Come on, where are you, Core? I know you're hiding there somewhere.
So now you can go from World 2 to World 4.
Just shove a frying pan up my ass.
Welcome to XP Gamer's two-step process to creating a super cool hidden world. Step 1.
I'm in a forest now.
Step 2.
Goomba plus mushroom equals... Oh my god, burn it alive!
And now we can solve the enigmatic laws of mathematics and go from World 4 to World 5. It all makes sense now. World 5 has ice physics. And also this one really unique enemy that they decided to only use in one level for some reason.
Not even Luigi can make up for this betrayal. Back you go!
Alright kids, I'd like to introduce XP Botanist. Give it up.
Alright. Settle down. Now kids, where do you think plants would grow best?
Me, come on.
Yes, you, the kid with the overrated game on his shirt. I'm gonna get so much hate for this.
The Arctic.
You crazy son of a biscuit, you're correct!
The boss of the ice world is P. Piranha, returning from everyone's favorite yet also least favorite game, Watermelon. He doesn't vomit anywhere though, thank god.
Alright.
World 6 is a mountain with one terrible identity crisis. I mean, it's things a desert, an ocean, a beach, a forest, everything. Nintendo just takes a level from every previous world and plops some mountains into the background and expects us to be happy.
You go get in there with Watermelon and stay out.
The boss is a Monty Mole in a tank.
I love you so much, baby.
Seriously though, you take these annoying as hell enemies that chase you around like desperate high school girls, Emma,
I should delete this video right now.
and you stick it in a giant tank. How can they top this? A Lactu with cool shades? Hell no. Okay, I'm sorry. World 7 is the sky, because for once this game makes sense and understands that if you're climbing a mountain with multiple personalities, the next step upwards in elevation would be the sky. The game does not make sense, however, when it claims that Mario gets lost in a simple 8x8 feet square of completely flat clouds until he finds a secret exit. This is unacceptable. Anyways, after Mario escapes what I can only assume to be an internal crisis due to all the blood on his boots constantly reminding him of all the creatures he's mercilessly slaughtered, and finally stops running in circles, he makes it to the final stop on his journey, the Dark Forest. Which is completely unimportant aside from these swooping birds that are more annoying than this spam number that keeps calling me for the past few months.
Oh, excuse me for a second. Yeah? Uh-huh. Alright, I gotta go. I just want a free gallon of Pepto-Bismol. That was great.
The forest transitions to a volcano more heated than an argument between my 5-year-old cousins about which Fortnite skin is the best.
Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
You get to fight Bowser Jr. one more time, who I completely forgot to mention. You fight the dude like 20 times through the game, and each is less interesting and fun than the last.
Kinda like the days of my life after I got past my lower school phase where everything was sunshine and rainbows all the time.
Finally, I have made it to the final stage, and it's time to fight Bowser. I'm on the ceiling. All of a sudden, you have the ability to flip around the walls and ceilings. Like, where was this all game? Oh, right, it wouldn't help because you'd just fall into the endless abyss that is the sky and eventually meet up with that minion that's been floating up there for 9 years, holy hell. The final boss really isn't anything special. You get to fight Bowser with all his flesh burn off, but right after that, Bowser Jr. just puts his flesh right back on like it's a coat or something and undoes all our hard work burning it off in the first place. Oh wow, Mario saved Peach, that's cool. The whole game is really polished for its time and definitely deserved all the praise it got back in the day. And it's sad that the series has fallen into such a bland, uninspired hole recently. We're not done yet though. I'm sure a lot of you remember the mode where you could get a friend if you had any, and fought to the death in the 2-player mode. Some of my best memories as a kid were from completely destroying other kids at this game and making them cry. I'm actually surprisingly good at making kids cry. Yes, that was me. I was always the dominant player and got to play as Mario, and let me tell you, I killed with that blue shell power. I hear when Mario's dominating Peach instead of Luigi, if you know what I mean. Luigi's off running a successful business, so how about we go pay him a little visit?
Oh my god, Luigi, you got into gambling!
And now I introduce Europeans. This is unacceptable teen rating. We can't have all our classy young children in casinos. This, however, is perfectly acceptable. E rating for you, Watermelon. Way to go. As fun as throwing all my spare money away to Luigi is, what's even better? Trying to find him hiding in a pool of other familiar faces after avoiding his taxes for 2.5 years, that's what. And after a hard day's work of catching criminals, you can settle down by being racist and segregating black and pink bombs. Seriously though, they had no incentive to create all these fantastic minigames. I mean, they were already reviving the 2D Mario series, and that's enough. But all these top-of-the-line minigames just made this bundle so much better. Except the Yoshi Sphinx one. That just sucks.
They're everywhere, they're all over the place. No, you're black, you don't go with the pinks! Well, we did it. Racism is no more. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go take my giant abnormal Goomba out for a walk.